Well, let's start my story. I will tell you about my history and tell about what happened to me some time ago in my life. I live in Brazil, I am a Brazilian, and I always try to learn English, and I studied by myself, so I'm self-learner. And my life was normal till I got 20 years old. So I always had a normal life, but from 22 years old or so, I started to get mental crisis. And so I got some troubles, sometimes with police or sometimes with neighbors. And one time I started to think that I had a problem and my mind couldn't understand the things around me so easy. And so I thought, oh, my life is not normal, is not equal another one people lives. So I thought to myself, I need to do something different. I need to do something special in my life because I always thought like this. I'm not going to be just a face on the crowd, as that lyrics of Bon Jovi, the song of Bon Jovi. And so I thought, my life is not so easy and I need to do something. So a day I started to cry out loud, so crying so loud. And so I felt like screaming, and I ran out of my house and got the neighbor's house, kicking the door, knocking, pushing, and so I pummeled the neighborhood. And when I did it, he got me, and we were to the ground, and so I got crying and in crisis. And so I started to I started to kick the door and make some things to stabilize myself. And so I got so crazy, so freaky crazy. And so I kicked the door, and so they were inside holding it so I do not enter in the house. And so I kicked the door and broke it. So the door had a glass, and I broke the glass. And so I got a piece of glass and cut my eye. This eye I cut with a piece of glass. And so I got blind this eye. So I cannot see, and I was moved to a good hospital in Brazil, Hospital of the Clinics in São Paulo City. And so Hospital das Clínicas in São Paulo City. And so I got good treatment for my eye and my mental crisis. And so I got that in the hospital for a month and a half there. And so I was moved outside of that place, and before they made some tests with me, some tests of intelligence, and they said, you have some problems, you have mental crisis, you have some problems, you have a diagnostic, and you're not normal, so you have a disease. And so I went out of that place, but I went out of that place with a new idea. When I saw that students going there with the white clothes, studying, I got in my mind a new idea. I thought to myself, I'm going to be important. I'm going to learn and study a little more to get entrance exam in a good university. And so I did that. I did my studies, finished, and so I went to the entrance exam and got into the university. And so I got my first university study time. And so that was good to me. But sometimes I got into new crisis, and so I went to neighborhood houses, and so I kicked the door, and so I pummeled the neighbors, and I was think to this way. I'm going to stamp my feet on the ground and be important. I will do my own choice, my own will. I will do my will and stamp my feet on the ground and do whatever I please. Do what I please to the world know me as I am, because I'm not a face in the crowd. And so I stamped my feet on the ground and said, I'm not going to be a normal person. I am not normal. I cut my eye with a piece of glass. And so I have another trouble, sometimes with the police and sometimes with another neighbors. So I already was knocked. I already was got in the jail. And so this is what happened to me. And I think that what I am saying is important sometimes because people don't know my case and they think that the life is easy. But I think I'm most likely Jesus, because I'm getting some troubles with my blood. I got blood on the ground, and I think that this is not normal for common person, spoiled ones. So the people are spoiled. They don't have struggling. They just find out some things in the life by it normal way, the A side of the life. But I found out the B side of the life, the B side of the face of the people, the B side of it hurts. And so they treat me in one way, but after the crisis they treat me another way. And so I learned important things for my life. And so I am uploading this video on YouTube to you know my case and think that the life is not so easy as you can think. I got a lot of scars along my body, here in my back, here in my mouth, my hands. But I never forget what most important in the life is fight and try. Not fight in a wrong way, but fight in a good way. Try always to succeed and improve yourself, achieve your game, and be important. So I am uploading this video on YouTube to you guys see my story. And thank you a lot, and so bye.